My name's Angelica, and I'm going to be helping you today. So what can I help you with today? You want a haircut and a shave? Okay. So, you want to shave your beard off? Like, completely off, not just like a little trim, like to take care of it, just like completely barefaced, correct? Are you sure? Okay. Before we get to shave your beard though, and also give you your haircut, but primarily the concern is to shave your beard, I'm going to be needing you to sign some documents. Now, these are legally binding documents. We can use this against you if you were to ever sue us for taking away what is inherently your manhood. And it is quite lengthy. It's going to be a packet, really. It's stating the fact that, we shaved your beard with your consent, that you asked us to do this. We didn't even ask you. And it's just going to keep going on and on about that subject matter. So it is going to be needing your signature in a good 14 places. So I'll be giving you this packet, and just fill it out. Give it to me when you're done, and then we'll be able to take care of you. Okay? Okay, excellent. Here you go. Okay, thank you. I'm going to be reviewing the matter just to make sure that you signed it all in the appropriate places. Excellent. It all looks pretty good. Now, the first thing we're going to be starting off with is cutting your hair. Now, the reason we start off with this is simply to give you a little bit of time, simply because if you decide to change your mind on, cutting or shaving your beard off, then it gives you that time needed. But for right now, we're going to be cutting your hair. So you just want a little trim off the top, correct? That's what I had to be understood. Okay, excellent. That was correct. We're just going to be trimming it off the top a little bit, just shortening it down a little bit. And I'm just going to be using very simple scissors for that. And for the little baby hairs, I'm going to be using these scissors. And then for like the rest of the hairs, I'm going to be using these scissors. So, distinction. Now, to get the larger hairs, I'm going to need you to bow your head down a little bit just so I can get a better look at it. And then I'll just, start cutting. Okay, so just bow your head down a little bit, and thank you. Can you turn a little to the side for me, please? Thank you. Okay, now go the other way, please. Thank you. Okay, now put your head back to the way it was originally. Thank you. I'm gonna part your hair to the right. Studies show that parting your hair to the right actually makes you a little more authoritative looking and a little more confident, simply because when you part your hair to the left, it indicates the fact that you're left-handed, while when you part your hair to the right, it indicates that you're right-handed. And usually, if you notice in films, the more dominant role, like Superman and whatnot, tend to part their hair to the right, while, the more weaker men tend to part their hair to the left, like Clark Kent. So, I don't know. It's something that I got off the internet. I don't know if there's too much validity to it. However, when I started noticing the pattern with all the characters that I was watching in my movies, it actually did play out that way. So I'm just going to be parting your hair to the right, simply because that's usually my favorite way to part my own hair. And then we'll keep cutting. Is that alright? Okay. If you preferred to part your hair to the left, then obviously I'll part your hair to the left. No biggie. Okay. Now would you mind kind of bending your head so that I can see the back of your neck, just to see how well your hair is growing back there? Thank you. Let me get a better look. Yeah, your hair seems to be buzzed down quite well, and it seems quite clean back there as well. You have the M going on and everything, so everything seems to be well when it comes to your haircut. Now let me just get the little baby hairs that usually accumulate right here. Okay, so just keep still, and I'm just gonna So, now you're done with your haircut. Are you still set upon shaving your beard? Okay. So, if you're really certain, we'll start the procedure. Okay, so first what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting down your beard so that way the razor doesn't have to, take in all those hairs. Obviously, like, that would be impossible for it. Poor little razor. But just stick your chin out a little more, and I'm gonna start cutting it all off. Okay, so I'm just gonna be hacking. It's actually really fun just to like hack it off, simply because it's like, I don't know, it's like you don't have to make sure it's perfect. It just is, because your only sole purpose is just to get it all off. So you can just kind of like not worry whether or not it's going well, After a while, then we're gonna have to make sure it's not patchy and stuff like that. But for right now, this is probably the funnest part. Okay, keep still. I don't want to nick your face. Cut off a chunk of your cheek. That would be terrible. We didn't make you sign a legal document that states the fact that, it's okay for us to cut off a chunk of your cheek, so let's hope that doesn't happen. And you're done with that part. Let me just use the other scissors to get the little hairs that I missed. So keep still once more, and I'm going to get those little hairs that I missed. Like this. Put your chin way up so that I can see your jaw right here. We don't want you growing a neck beard now. That would be kind of weird. Okay. Alright, so you're all set. Taking a bit of this shaving cream and putting it on my hand, like so. And then I'm going to apply it to your face. Yes, this is true. We're going to be needing a hefty amount of shaving cream for that beard of yours. So I'm just gonna put it onto your face, beneath your chin, just to get rid of the fuzz, well, every other hair that's left. And there you go. Actually, let me just get a little more. There you go. Okay. This is actually fun to play with. This is actually really cool. I'm surprised I kind of now understand why I was so obsessed with this when I was little. Because how am I supposed to wash my hands now? Okay, now I kind of understand why I'm so obsessed with this. Because it's actually fun. Like, the thing actually, like, it actually, like, you put it on your hand, but it ends up being more than it is because it ends up, like, inflating. And, yeah, but now my only concern is that my door is closed. So how am I supposed to get this out of my hands? Here. I'm just gonna put the rest on you. I'm just gonna rub it on your shirt. Thanks. Thanks, guy. I'm just gonna, like, smear it on there. I'm just gonna, like, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You don't mind me ruining your shirt, do you? Because that's kind of what I'm doing. Do I have a water bottle? Yes, I do. Okay, there we go. Give me one moment, I'll be back. Alright, now that my hands are clean, I can now start shaving your face with all that shaving cream on it. And yeah, people understand why you have shaving cream on your shirt. They'll understand the fact that you got an awesome shave today, and as a result, you had to get all the shaving cream on your shirt in order to help me out. But here we go. Here's my razor. And we're gonna be using it on your face. So keep still. I don't wanna, cut you more than I have to. Cut your hairs, because I'm gonna be cutting your hair. I'm not gonna be cutting your skin. So I don't wanna cut you more than I have to, which would constitute your hairs as well, because your hairs are also you. But isn't everyone one with everything? But anyways, I'm going to be cutting your hairs now, which are on your face, which are you. So I'm going to be shaving that now. Okay, keep still. Okay, I'm just going to be... Side of your face. Excuse me. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, now on your lip. Okay. And now just raise your chin again so I can get to this part. Excellent, thank you. Okay. So, you're pretty much all set. Let me just get a towel so we can clean off this, and then I'll put a little bit of lotion just to soften up the skin. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to be using this towel just to clean up your face and make sure that it's all, you know, cleaned up. You don't want to be leaving here with a bunch of, you know, cut off hairs and like shaving cream all over your face. So I'm going to be cleaning that up, and I have a hair, and what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and then I'm going to be putting on some lotions, that way your skin doesn't feel, you know, irritated. So just give me one moment. And just tell me if I'm being a little too rough. I don't wanna cause you any more grief than your being beardless will cause you soon. I think the reason why the Cubs won the World Series is because so many of their players had beards. They knew how to win because winners wear beards. And you just shaved yours. Not only did you lose your beard, but that means you're a loser. You're a loser of beards because you just lost your beard. How does it feel to be so naked on your face? It's tragic, isn't it? I'd be crying if I were you, but I'm not you, because I would never shave my beard off if I had a beard and if I were a man. Okay, so your face is all cleaned up. I made sure to put this over there, and then I'm going to be putting some lotion on you. So, give me one moment. There we go. I like the way that perceptions make us seem like something's huge when it gets closer to you, but when like it's like further away from you, it kind of goes back into perspective. Something curious, something that I just noticed for some reason. But here, keep still so I can just put the lotion on your face. Okay. And then underneath your chin. And then on your chin. And then over your lips. And then on the sides of your face again. And then up your Alrighty, you are all set. So, the mirror is right over there. Simply tell me how you think your beard looks, how your face looks, how your haircut looks. If you don't like it, come back over. If you do like it, then just pay the cashier in the front, okay? Come back anytime you feel like it for a haircut. If your beard ends up growing out, then let it. Don't do this ever again. It's probably the worst mistake you could possibly make in your life. One of them, not the worst, but one of them. But if you ever need a haircut again, you know who to call. I'll be here whenever you need someone to cut your hair, and if I'm not here, anyone at the shop can, you know, easily attend to you. And if you obviously end up trying to shave your beard again, we'll have to, you know, have you sign another legal document stating the fact. But hopefully that won't happen again. But other than that, I hope you have a good day.